Rundown, Stone Cold Steve Austin Day, March 16th, presented by the Barstool Sportsbook. The Barstool, I mean, it's not the words I can't say, it's the big tournament that's going on right now.
What troops do instead of walking and madness.
And the Barstool Sportsbook is the sportsbook made for stoolies and the only place to find exclusive picks and parlays from Big Cat, Dave Portnoy, Stephen Cheah, and the rest of the gang. I inserted that myself because it wasn't in there.
That's not the copy at all.
And this is March, so it's a $100 sign-up bonus for the Barstool Sportsbook today using code TOURNEY, TOURNEY. Then place a $10 or more cash wager on any college basketball bet. Win or lose, you will receive $100 in bonus cash. So download and create an account today and be sure to use code TOURNEY to unlock $100 in bonus cash. The Barstool Sportsbook lets you bet however you like with daily odds boosts, live in-game markets, move the line and teaser bets, plus Parlay Plus for some awesome same-game parlays. And iCasino, super fun if you're into blackjack or any of the real table games. It's available on select states with your favorite table games and slots. So download the Barstool Sportsbook, create an account today, and be sure to use code TOURNEY to unlock $100 in bonus cash. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. So, Kate and Nick, how are we doing today?
We're doing good.
Kate and Nick. What the fuck?
Seems appropriate. You have rather drab-colored attire.
She's beige as hell.
It's true. Yeah, you're all beiged up. Well, I'm all black too. So.
Drab.
Drab.
Humdrum.
Drab.
How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really well.
Did West Virginia?
They're playing right now and they're tied.
Oh. Well, let's
Right
drag
as
this
we
out
speak.
as long as possible.
Yeah, no, John Rich's demented ass tried to put it on right there. I can't. I have to just refresh the score. It's a superstition. And if they're down by too much, I have to go listen to them on the radio. Works
okay.
every time.
All right.
That's why they have 0 national championships across any major sports.
Hell yeah.
Kevin Pittsnoggle playing today?
No, Pittsnoggle's out.
Ah, damn.
He's an assistant principal now. Imagine that.
Really?
Yeah.
What a tremendous fall from grace.
Oh, that's offensive. What?
Well, I mean, he was a national story, and now he's an
Plays for the
assistant
Celtics?
principal. Yeah.
Now he's an assistant principal. He'll work his way up. He's
It's a
he's
tough
been an
last
underdog.
name to have in a school.
Pittsnoggle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
People used to call me Dick Turdanus. Yeah.
That is
And you got
a pretty good
podcast
play on
out of
words.
it.
I guess I did.
Yeah.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah.
Everybody making a lot more money than me.
Speaking of everybody laughing, there's one guy who was not, and that is Frank the Tank, because Edwin Diaz, who is best known to me as the trumpet guy from the Mets, or he's the guy that they play the trumpets for, and he comes out, they just signed him to a monster extension, and he got injured while celebrating Puerto Rico's win over the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic. Puerto Rico won 5-2 to advance to the quarterfinals. Was kind of like a jumping around celebration.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the mood started to change from happy to somber as Diaz was collapsed in the middle of that and needed
On a wheelchair.
to be taken out of a wheelchair.
That's not great. It was like Grammatica. Was it
Bill Grammatica,
Can
yes.
you
Grammatica.
see the actual? Is there like any like
I
slow
think he
mo
had
video
too many
of it
people
happening?
huddled around. It's a torn patella.
How
Yeah,
bad
that's
is that?
bad.
Out for the year.
Is it
That's
bad?
bad.
Out for
Yeah,
the
that's
year.
bad.
Oh, fuck.
Now, I don't want Frank. We're cautious. Frank had
Around.
we didn't even film it. He was really, really upset. Big props to Chris Klemmer, who was like, hey, let's go on a walk. Let's do this. Klemmer was defusing better than Jeremy Renner in
Yes.
Kirkland.
Yeah. And then his hot dogs didn't come.
Oh, yeah. So on
Hot dog order
insult
got
to
canceled.
injury, Frank ordered hot dogs to come here, and they canceled.
Yeah.
So
No Franks.
Oh, that's bad.
no Franks.
Yeah.
That definitely stinks. But a year from now, this wasn't their year anyway. Next year, fresh patella.
I'm not a baseball mind. I don't know if any of us are.
Nope.
No. God, no.
Closer, very, very overrated position, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like you could plug anybody in. A young kid, fresh arm, heaves. Again, I probably wrong.
Closer.
But I really think a closer, reliever, kind of overrated.
Have
feel
a
like
good
to-
opener. You don't even need them.
Fair. I feel like to win a World Series, though, you always have a good closer. John Rocker, that's a closer.
I think starting pitching
K-Rod.
is more important.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, T's and P's to Edwin Diaz and Tank.
Yeah, and as a non-baseball fan, I will miss the trumpet entrances because I did think those were very cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He had the trumpet entrance for this one as well in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. And
That's
it wasn't
not just
even
a
the
Mets
finals.
thing.
That's insane. They didn't win.
Yes,
It was
that
a huge
is.
upset, right?
Yeah.
But it was the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
There's been who was the other player, NFL player who got hurt celebrating?
It was a kicker. He celebrated every
Gramatica.
extra point, everything. But he hurt himself.
Yeah.
Was it a big game that he hurt himself?
I think it was like week
couple
16, week
people,
17 against the Giants or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
It was not it. I'm pretty sure they were eliminated from playoff contention.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Bill
that's a
Gramatica.
classic one.
Not to be
Gramatica.
confused with Martin Gramatica, who was a tremendous kicker for the Buccaneers, world champion, Super Bowl 37. Bill Gramatica, his brother, left-footed kicker.
Really? Two brothers, both kickers, but different feet.
Yes. Yep.
There you go. Watching it right now. Running.
I don't think that is
That's
a Bill
a
Gramatica.
quarterback. No. Oh, it was an extra point he hurt himself on. He was celebrating an extra point. Oh, that's Carson. Who is that?
Carson Palmer.
That's Carson Palmer hurting himself on a spike.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a whole series.
It's a-
Oh, a lot. Oh, an upside down flip. A lot of people have
yeah.
hurt themselves celebrating.
One of the more notable, Gus Frerotte, when he played for the R Words, the Commanders, the now Commanders. I guess you can't say
R
it.
words,
R words.
and people won't think that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Played for the R word.
He played for the R. Was it the Special Olympics?
yeah. He scored a rushing touchdown. I think it was against the Giants, maybe the Eagles.
You can't say R words, Jay.
Isn't that what PFT always says?
I think it's a joke.
Oh, okay. Well, the Commander. They weren't the
the-
Commanders at the time. The Washington team, the Washington football
Yes.
team, went into the end zone and he headbutted the padding, I guess, that separates the field from the fans, and he gave himself a concussion. Tough scene. That was a very long time ago. Speaking of football, Aaron Rodgers announces his intention to play for the Jets. Still no deal official. Packers are reportedly demanding a first-round pick and more for Rodgers. 39 years old. Nick, what do you think?
39. It's a little old. That's what was the Stafford package? Is that what the Stafford package was? 2 firsts, first and a second?
And Goff, but Goff was seen as kind of like a Band-Aid / albatross due to his contract.
Yeah, big contract for Goff, but then that turned out well for the Lions. But this, that's a lot for a 39-year-old.
And wait, everyone's freaking the fuck out about this, but it's not even this could fall apart, right?
It's in the Packers' hands.
I feel like it's kind of done because they started signing as friends. So if you're Alan Lazard and you're like, hey, I signed up to play
For you.
for the Jets to play with you, and you kind of bail on that, I don't. Even Aaron Rodgers, I wanted to call him a noted dickhead yesterday on Twitter, but I didn't because he has relationships in this building.
Yeah.
But he's a dickhead, right? Kate, what are your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, I like all the extra stuff. I love sleeping in the dark mud hut. I love that.
So
I actually like that
love
too.
taking a little drug.
He was 90%. He was going to retire before he went to the darkness.
And now,
And now he comes out from the darkness ready to go.
interesting.
As a guy who once wanted to spend a weekend not saying an entire word or making a sound, I can relate to what Aaron Rodgers.
do that?
I did 10 years ago. I probably wasn't in the best place looking back at it,
Yeah.
but in the time I felt fine. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is maybe in a similar spot where things could be better, and maybe this move to New York, New Jersey will help him out. But the Jets were previously 30-1. I'm sure they're going to be much higher in the Barstool Sportsbook.
Yes. I still think the asking price is a little high.
Yeah, it's steep. I think the Jets are. Do they have somebody's pick? I should know this.
I don't know.
All right, Baker Mayfield signs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, officially a one-year deal worth up to $8.25 million. Actually, a $4 million deal. It's $2 million.
Oh, they're rooting for Maryland
I
in there,
know.
and
It's killing me. I feel bad. I want your team to win.
they made a 3. It's tied. And then we
Whoa,
missed a
tie
jumper.
game. How much time left?
4 minutes.
Oh my
no,
God,
we were up.
this
This
sucks for you. Wow, this really
Yeah,
stinks.
you guys were up by a lot early.
Yep, Cheah. Yep, we were, man.
Okay.
Baker, $2 million roster bonus due this month, $2 million base salary, which is guaranteed. The rest is playoff and playing time incentives, so we'll see. My take, obviously not ideal going from Tom Brady to him. The Buccaneers now have the best dancing quarterback in the NFL. I don't even think there's a question about it. Rowan was trying to throw out Jalen Hurts because he can do the gritty kind of well, which, okay.
He really can move.
Right?
Wow.
He's got one move. He's doing that dance in every video, is he
He's
not?
like Charlie
No.
D'Amelio.
Also, this is him when he's a younger man.
Yes. You think that this just goes away?
Yes.
No, he's pretty good. I'm a little surprised by that. That's better than I thought it was going to be.
Rookie.
And I just got to respond to all videos, all insults with this video, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Oh.
Now, are you optimistic about Baker?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Do you think the Bucs could potentially be the worst team in football next year?
No, I don't think that either, because they have too many guys that are like pretty good. So they have a roster that I think bare bones wins 5 games, and then with good quarterback play can win up to, depending on how good of quarterback. If they got really good quarterback play, they can be a double-digit win team. I don't think that because they don't have those guys on the roster right now, but it's very much a we'll see what happens. What are your guys' thoughts on Baker Mayfield, who is kind of a Barstool guy? He had a relationship with us before, a merch line. Kate, do you remember Baker Mayfield from back in that day?
I like his name. It's a cute name.
It is. It is.
Seems like a fun guy.
He's on a lot of insurance commercials.
I think he was done pretty dirty by the Browns.
Yeah, he had a good year in 2020, I believe.
Yeah, I think, his ceiling, if he can get back to that, he won a playoff game for the Browns.
Yep.
If he can get back to that, this is a bargain. If he still has it in him, maybe the change of scenery, he won some games for the Rams. He didn't look bad for the Rams.
Yeah.
He's got some weapons. The bar is set pretty low, and the expectations for him are pretty low. Maybe that's what he needs.
Yeah, and he's going to be a competition for Kyle Trask, which if Kyle Trask beats out a proven veteran in camp, that makes me feel a little bit better about Kyle Trask. So we'll see what happens with the Bucs. Maybe they draft someone too. Who knows? We're a bit of a ways away. Transitioning to our second wheelchair topic of the episode, Kate. A college hockey player and son of NHL GM goes viral for pushing a disabled woman's wheelchair down a flight of stairs. You blogged this.
I blogged it.
The video is disturbing.
It was disturbing. Now,
It wasn't disturbing.
The first.
I think it was.
You're not finding that video on Live Leak.
The first comments from people were like, "You made me feel like she was in the wheelchair when he pushed it down the steps. This isn't so bad." So this kid.
She was inside dancing.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
Not really.
It's Erie, Pennsylvania. It was their St. Patrick's Day parade. This bar, Sullivan's, is packed full of people. They only have basement bathrooms. So this woman in a wheelchair gets carried down the stairs. Like the staff had to carry her down the stairs to use the restroom. Her wheelchair is at the top of the stairs. These guys come up to the top, and first they're like sitting in it, joking around. And then for no reason at all, and it's not just like a shitty hospital wheelchair, it's like a specialized wheelchair, which if you know, they're so expensive and they take forever through insurance, and like they just needlessly push this woman's wheelchair down the basement steps while she's down there using the bathroom.
So look, you can see him look at it thinking, oh man.
Just like, and they know, they were coming up from there, so they had to have known that she was down there. Like they had to have, I don't know, I just find it, I don't know, I just thought it was so shitty. And it turns out he is a hockey player for Mercyhurst University, D1. And
he was cut from he was let go of his
Arizona
last team,
State.
right?
From Arizona
He
State,
had
'cause they have
been-
very high standards.
And
For
he
my Buskers team, so.
admitted in an interview talking about his second chance at Mercyhurst, he got booted from Arizona State.
Getting booted from Arizona State
because
for,
he partied too much.
How do you do that?
Yeah, yep, because he partied too much. So this was his second chance, and this is what he did with it. I gotta know, what's the score?
I'm sorry, keep going.
Anyway,
I'm derailing.
the woman
I'm derailing.
whose wheelchair it was, they started a GoFundMe for whatever, like cost repairs, whatever. She tweeted from the top of the steps in her wheelchair today. I think I have an update at the bottom. If you keep going all the way. There she is. And she's literally like missing her legs. So like, come on, who the fuck does that? But she tweeted from the top saying she's gonna donate the money. She doesn't like want a cent of it. She just wants to donate it. And that the bar was awesome, so.
Motherfucker, cocksucker.
I don't know. Who knows what'll happen to him if the school kick him out or what, but
Good for
be nice to people. Fuck, damn.
I feel like I'm a fairly calm individual. This video legitimately made me like, very angry.
It's infuriating, and like everybody knows somebody that has some sort of disability, and it's sad. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
I like, this girl works up the confidence to go to this club that's like
Yeah.
dancing, and then like has to be carried down. She's choosing to go to a place that like she knows there's the steps, but
Yeah.
it probably took a lot of confidence for her to go
Yes.
do this.
It's like doing the rundown when West Virginia's playing and tied and it's almost overtime. It's
not
kind of
tied.
a
West Virginia's
bravery that you,
losing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But anyway, her Twitter handle's like Legless Wonder. She's having a good sense of humor
Missed
about
layup?
it. And Who knows what'll happen to the guy? But if that was me, he's off the team. Done with him.
For those wondering, Nick prefers to follow the game this way for some reason.
When West Virginia's down, I go to the game cast, and when West Virginia's really down, I go to listen to it on the radio.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. This was tough. I think this dude who was kicked out of Arizona State, and I don't know the full reasons for this, but this kid, I don't care what he says or apologizes for, this kid's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah. He's
so.
an asshole.
And it seemed like there were two kids, and one of them kind of took I don't know which one it was, but one of them really took the impetus and like really pushed it forward.
Yeah, the kid in the white hat is the son of the Flyers general manager, interim general manager.
So I don't give a shit what type of fake apology he offers. This kid's just a dick, and I hope he
Look at
doesn't
that.
really enter the workforce.
And he
Shitty kid.
He didn't even watch it go down.
No.
It wasn't even for enjoyment. He just did it to do it.
No thoughts
Yeah.
of anybody, yeah.
He's legitimately a very bad person.
Yeah.
And I hope he doesn't have a lot of success in life.
I hope he change. I hope his heart changes.
No, it won't. He's just
Hope his heart
a bred
changes.
dickhead, and that's kind of a rare thing. And you don't see those people that often. And when you do, you just, he's already on a second chance. I am actually very much. I kind of want to follow him and pray on his downfall a little bit.
That's fair.
I don't feel like I'm a vindictive person, but that guy just kind of deserves it. Speaking of big asses, Kirby Smart.
Good segue.
Oh.
Kirby Smart says at a coaching clinic that Nick Saban and Bill Belichick scout big asses. Nick, as a noted big ass scout yourself, how do you feel about this?
A lot of manpower is kept in the ass. And big juicy ham hocks. You want.
I'll tell you this. I do the same thing.
Really?
I scout a
Pat
fella.
have a big fat ass?
He has a huge, and I say this with love, but yeah, he's got a big old honking ass, and he's got 2 tree trunks legs coming out of him. And to me, that's a man that can flip a car off me if I need it.
Yes.
What?
With enough adrenaline.
Yes,
Yes.
that's somebody who can flip something heavy, a tree, a car, whatever. And that's the kind of guy you want, ladies.
I'm an assless man.
Uh-oh.
Same.
Assless.
Same. I gotta ask a question. Straight male to straight female about men's asses.
Yeah.
What's the appeal? Because in typical sexual positions, you can't even see the ass.
Honey, have you ever heard of thrust? Have you ever heard of momentum? You
All
got
the
2
power.
big ham hocks behind that slammer, and you're going.
Okay.
That's a little
All right,
graphic.
so it's all about
That's graphic, but
force.
talking about sexual.
projected force.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Okay. All right.
I'll call
That
it
makes a lot
slam
more
power.
sense. 'Cause I was like, well,
Okay.
what does it matter? You can't even see it. But
There's
okay.
something to it. There's something to it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, makes me feel safe.
We have some big asses around the office.
Oh, huge.
Blattman.
Blattman has Julio.
Julio. I want to latch.
Julio.
You know, like those fish that are on the bottom of sharks. It's a
Yeah.
symbiotic relationship. I want to. I want
Yeah.
to be that fish to his shark.
his,
Just
yeah.
latch on.
Yep.
Have him
that's
swim
quite
me
the
around
butt. You're right.
in a straight
Big
way.
asses.
Speaking in a straight way, a rich man labeled a creep for offering a woman $100,000 to take her mask off on an airplane. Kate, if I offered you $100,000 to take your mask off, would you do it?
I have zero backbone. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Without a second chance. But I feel like this guy saw this video, and he's like sitting on. It's a photo of him sitting on the plane with you can't see anyone around him, and he's like, I just offered this woman. So I think if I had to guess, this guy made it up, and just for Twitter clout or something.
He offered her $100,000. What? Do we know the background of this man?
You
Yeah.
also have like a credit check on this dude. Like, was he good for it? If some stranger on a plane offered me $100K to do something, I'd be like, yeah, okay, buddy. Like, no shot.
You want a little bit more than that. Yeah, you can't just be like, I'll give you $100,000.
No, but I just
Take
wouldn't
off
believe
that
he
mask.
would. Yeah.
And he was trying to make a point about like masks not working, and then
Yeah.
like, she took it off for a second to eat her food, and he was like, "See, you took it off now, like you could be getting affected." So he was, I think, just being a rich asshole.
Yeah, I
like,
think
trying
it
to
was,
make some
being
weird point.
kind of facetious.
I
with
started
it,
the
but in a-
bidding at
yeah.
100. Oh,
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit.
I think he exaggerated this for tweets.
Yeah,
He's just a
no.
giant
I just wanted to
douchebag.
confirm it was Aaron Rodgers on his flight to New York, New Jersey. Okay.
it was, yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. Jimmy
Furman is
But-
beating Virginia right now.
Really?
Yeah,
The #1 pick in Bracket Busker.
they knew.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, good for them. Vibs has them, I believe, right? Vibs large and Spider.
You need it. Get on the board.
Yeah.
Good group. Jimmy Butler blasts Nickelback in the Miami Heat locker room to punish teammates for losing. Nick, I believe you said you were a Nickelback fan, no? Or are you at least a Chad
I
Kroeger
don't
guy?
think Nickelback deserves to be this butt of the joke. I mean, they sell out arenas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they write their own songs. They play their own instruments. I don't think they deserve the flack they get. I wouldn't consider myself a Nickelback fan, but I don't know how they ended up as the meme.
More like Nick Noback. No offense.
Jesus Christ, you're right.
Sad.
Okay, what do you think about Nickelback?
Deep down, I like them. The trash ball in me. If nobody was around and it came on my Spotify, I'm listening. I'm listening to the song the whole way through.
I think
Yeah.
There's
I think
Nickelback
this is-
and Glennie.
I think this is the
Oh yeah,
barometer.
Glennie.
If you get offered free tickets to see Nickelback, are you going?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get hammered first, but I'll go.
But you'll do that before work. Even.
work or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah.
I think Nickelback is, they're just low-hanging fruit. I feel like they do have some bangers, and people that say that they don't are just lying to themselves.
That whole
because-
genre of butt rock gets shit on a lot.
Great.
But
Is that the name of it? Butt rock?
butt rock.
Butt rock.
Yeah, because it's like they only play it on radio stations that say we play nothing but rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they call it butt rock.
Ah.
And it's just like bands like that you know.
Creed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Creed's got some songs too. I mean, I'll take some flack for that, but whatever. They play good songs.
Lyrically devoid, no complexity. That's good. Like that's catchy.
Yep.
I'm not
Hoobastank.
Hooba stank.
Hoobastank's
Falling
another
in the
one.
Dark, yeah. Anything.
Yep.
All these bands were just on MTV too, from like 1998 to 2000.
Yeah. Three Doors Down.
Yep. Superman.
I had my first dance to Here Without You, baby.
Oh man.
Here Without
That's a good song to have a first dance to.
Thanks, man.
You know,
boned
my
up?
first was at the roller rink holding hands with Mike Rakoff, I think, to, it was a song about Biggie Smalls dying. Every breath I
Yeah, it was Puff Daddy.
I thought it was so romantic, and maybe not. Anyway,
What was your first movie that you went to a movie date with?
I don't remember the movie, but I remember first that we got to go to Outback Steakhouse, and my dad gave me $20, and I was super pumped. I was like, okay for the date, but I was super pumped because I was like, I'm gonna order a bloomin' onion for dinner, and there's nothing my parents can do about it. I was like super pumped. So my first date, I ate like an entire bloomin' onion, and it didn't work out. No.
Did you get a second?
No.
My first movie date, I didn't get a second date either.
No.
Yeah.
What was yours?
I think Jackass 2.
That's a great. That's
My dad had to buy us both tickets. That girl's a model now.
Really?
Probably.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Jay, what was yours? Do you remember?
I think it was the first Spider-Man.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I feel like movie dates aren't great because you can like.
It's all about
if I ever
you
go to
go
the movie,
there to French. You go there to French
yeah.
or maybe
You're making
cut the
out.
hole in the bottom of a pop.
Maybe get your boob honked a little.
Yeah.
Shout out JT.
shout out JT.
That was your first honk?
It might have been. Might have been the first honk.
Who's JT?
Nobody.
Oh. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, maybe.
Yeah, I wish.
All right, after show NCAA tournament, bracket buskers. Who are your guys' teams for that?
Illinois.
Penn State
Penn State?
goes tonight.
Illinois
That's the team.
plays
Illinois.
today.
They're playing today, yeah.
Oh no,
Fuck.
what's happening?
I don't know.
Ugh, stressing me out.
This is John Rich's
Yeah,
demented ass
me,
that made me do
chaps,
this.
and cons in the bracket. Buskers have Penn State. They play late tonight, like 9:45. Am I making that up? They play like super late. I feel like
What's your normal bedtime?
midnight.
So how's that late?
I don't know. I just like to tool around.
I've tried to be a 10:30 bedtime guy.
9:55.
I know I want to be. I've been
Come
trying.
on.
I've been going to like at like 11:30, but I've been good.
I keep getting like progressively later. Like
I've just been
Yeah.
getting sick all the time.
Well, when you have kids, like that's your only time to yourself.
right, yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
not trying to go to bed. I'm trying to stare on TikTok on my phone for 3
Oh, yeah.
hours. You know, really live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Myself, Jerry, and Brandon had the winner of Nevada and Arizona State. Arizona State looked like the best college basketball team I've ever seen last night.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
And that's the school that cut that asshole.
Yes,
Yes,
a double
they
win.
knew.
Yeah.
They knew ahead of time.
Good standards.
It's
I
a
think they
sign.
also produce an abnormally large number of adult film stars too, women.
Arizona
adult
State?
film stars.
Arizona
Yeah.
State?
Yes.
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 Oh yeah.
Gronk is Arizona, actually. Ike Diagu, Arizona State. 49ers receiver Brandon Ayuk.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
N'Keal Harry.
Okay.
My IUP had Johnny Sins.
You had Johnny
Really?
Sins. God damn.
Yeah.
James Harden, yes, yep.
Oh, you're talking athletes.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an athlete. He's an
Yeah, I
athlete.
mean,
He's an athlete. He's
built
an
like
athlete.
stamina.
Yep.
six
Sure
pack.
does.
He's bald. All right, this was fun. Any post-show thoughts aside from the tournament?
Be sure to watch the sportsbook live streams.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of screaming. Those guys will probably end up. There will be some sort of hatred by the end of it.
Yep.
Jerry will probably trip or spill. Brandon will.
He might have a heart attack.
I saw
Yeah.
he's eating a lot of.
Just randomly,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
not having to do it.
Natural. People say it was, it was natural
Yeah,
causes.
yeah.
There's a beef jerky sponsor, I believe, so
Yeah.
he's eating a lot of beef jerky.
Yeah.
That's something to monitor.
Oh, I love that. A lot of. You know what else is nice? Can I just say?
Yeah.
I thought all the guys there's like 50 people crammed in over there, and I thought it was for a stream. Just people living in the moment, watching sports.
Watching
Yep.
And
sports.
that's a real treat. That's
Watching
nice.
sports until.
What is it now?
All right, let's go watch the final
Go, go,
second.
go,
No,
go.
no, I don't want to watch the final
Oh.
seconds. I want to get out of here because I don't want to hear Nate.
Okay.
This has been the Rundown, Stone Cold Steve Austin Day. Shout out Stone Cold.
Welcome back, Owen, as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Barstool
Oh.
Sports.
And Out of Order.
Watch the
Out of
sketch
order.
show.
Yes.
Yes.
That is on the Barstool comedy account.
Yep.
Blocked on my computer.
I watched
but,
it this morning. Very, very funny.
It is very funny. Yeah, 15 minutes, but it goes by really fast.
Yes.
Those guys you can tell they put a lot of work, a lot of passion. Check that out too.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you like laughing.
Yeah. But if not, keep watching this.
You guys.